languages don't even mesh together,
Right.
you dummy. You niggas, y'all just be coming up with shit, man.
They just make up shit.
You just make shit up, man.
Well, you know the nigga wordplay, man. That's when you become a Muslim or you become an Egyptologist, you become the master of fucking words up, man. See, we gotta, well, how they say, my God? See, we trying to regress to what we was, not progress. We trying to go back to what we were as a group of people. Shut the fuck up. It's light in you. It's light you. Light is in you.
And they also,
Hey man, anytime somebody go like this, you know that nigga full of shit.
and they also really believe that they're gonna take this man down with force, man.
Yeah, well, that's what SETI is all about. Let me tell you something, man. They got a new robot called Big Cat, man.
Get your ass.
All right, you ain't nothing you got.
Man,
It's fucking with the white man.
we gotta bang against this white man.
You see me that documentary, that gun, they got a new some new weapon, whatever. They put a scope on the gun, smart gun,
Oh
basically.
yeah, it goes around corners.
Yeah.
Well, no, the one
Oh,
you
the
see,
laser, the one I showed you that aims itself. That's right.
They can man, you can be a mile off somewhere.
You don't even gotta know how to shoot the motherfucker.
You can shoot a nigga from around the
You
corner.
don't even gotta know how to shoot it. The scope aims for you. And the gun moves.
Yeah, you pull the trigger.
You all you
Yeah,
do is
you pull the trigger,
and hold
then
it.
it do the rest.
Yep.
And then when it zoom in
pull
on what
it,
you
and
want to
it-
shoot,
it-
then it hit the nose. I like,
Man, come on, man. You ain't banging on a white man.
shoot a nigga from around the corner.
Nigga can't even bang a little.
Huh?
Drop it and kill them.
Oh yeah, it's called a neutron bomb. All it does is kill flesh, living cells basically. Yeah, you can't do nothing. Hey, you live in Detroit. Them niggas is waiting to drop a neutron bomb.
And then he asked, we were the first people to make for your God. Where's proof of your God? Nigga, the sun, the stars, the moon, you, nigga.
That's what I said. We went into
The mark of the beast. I mean, what you want to get into? Slave ships?
The proof of our God is prophecy. That's the number one proof of our God. The number one proof of this book is prophecy. That's the number one proof, man. Y'all ain't got that, man. All right?
y'all can't explain what's going on in the world right now, man. Talking bullshit. You know? Yeah, talking about who made the first piece of bread and shit.
Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Stop playing, man.
Hey, thank you for making beer, nigga. It's tasty.
Abraham was probably drinking pearl with the Pharaoh.
He probably would. He probably would. He probably would get faded.
Get Pharaoh all that knowledge. I gotta drink something. What you gonna say?
All right, now, let's get this in Jeremiah chapter 10.
Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Yasha'Allah. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
See, all that Egyptology and really all the Babylonian worship, Canaanite worship, Cushite worship, it was all about being dismayed and in awe of the sign of the stars in heaven, man. Now, the stars in heaven are for signs, but you're not supposed to worship them. They're supposed to give you an understanding of signs and times.
Right.
And that's it. You ain't supposed to worship those. Now these brothers did a y'all went out there preaching on Tuesday. And I believe the title was worshiping the creature. No, worshiping the creation and not the creator, right?
Right.
God made those stars, man. God set the different quadrants of time. You know, the 12 quadrants, or the so-called zodiac, man. The Most High did that. So that's who you worship. You don't worship that. Now those things can give you understanding. Right now we don't have a full understanding understanding of what those things mean. He's all right. He's okay, man. He's okay. He's okay. We don't have a full understanding of what those things mean, but we do know they have meaning, because when you read in Revelation, it talks about the 12 months and different, it talks about that. And we don't know how it affects our bodies. We don't know how it affects the earth, the different energy zones. We don't necessarily know that. The Bible don't tell us that. Okay?
It do something.
We know it does something because the Bible does mention it.
Like the moon.
Right.
Like, we know the moon for a fact affects the tides. And people. That's why they call them lunatics. The word lunatic comes from the word luna, which means moon. Okay? Now, my mother used to work in she was a so-called chaplain, in a hospice. Now, what a hospice is basically it's halfway between a hospital and like a home for people that are terminally ill, that are about to die, and they've elected to just go, just to bow out gracefully, basically. And she said, man, every full moon, man. She said every full moon, basically, it was just demons, man.
Yeah. Because our bodies are what, 75% water?
Basically.
So the moon deals with the water.
And your brain is even more water than the totality of your frame. Your brain is upwards of it can be anywhere between 85 and 90% water. Okay? So imagine that. Imagine the fact that pool is affecting all the things, the synapses and the things that are going on in your brain. Alright? Let him finish this. Right.
Be not dismayed at them. I'm in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, 2nd verse. Verse 3, for the customs of the people are vain.
Egyptology is vain, man. It's vain. And then they'll say, well, it wasn't actually alligators and dogs. They were worshiping different aspects of God. That's bullshit, man. We serve one God, and the only aspect we need to know is that He is the supreme being. That's the only aspect we need to know.
That's right.
He's omnipresent. He's omniscient. He's omnipotent. Those are the aspects, man. He ain't no damn dog. He ain't no alligator. He ain't no owl. He ain't no osprey.
Right.
He ain't no serpent. He's pure power and energy, man.
He created the heavens and earth.
No, that's it. I mean, because the tree goes into what they believe in, which is Venus worship, which goes back to that one. Okay? Appreciate it first.
Just going into how you was mentioning all the different, like, stars and the moon and things like that. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 17. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made in the operation of the elements, the beginning.
And how did he let us know how the world was made? Through his prophets. His prophets told us. It tells you in Ezra that he told Moses, basically Moses got everything, man, but he told him to conceal certain things so that we wouldn't know exactly how it all went down. But we know that the Most High, through his son and the different angels, which we were a part of that, should we be of the elect, created the heavens and the earth, man. Right? All right? Go ahead.
And to know how the world was made in the operation of the elements. The beginning.
You mean to tell me that the so-called white man he can actually make an element, include it onto the periodic table of elements, but we can't, man? You niggas are evil. Boy, I can't wait till the white man rolls with y'all, man. I can't wait, man. And I hope you have your little stupid ass Pharaoh hat on too, man.
Pharaoh, Egypt is going to be to your shame and confusion.
That's right. And now the new Egypt is America, man. But you trying to hide it in this whole Kemetic shit. African, ology. And Mr. Polite, you might be a goddamn Hamite, man.
Not one Hamite in the damn river. There's not one actual Hamite.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Oh, nigga, right.
They don't care, man. They don't care about you Israelites, man. They don't give a damn about you, man. They too busy wearing slacks and soccer shoes, man.
Yeah, they don't give two shits about you. Yeah, for real. Ham will put on a soccer jersey and some cleats, man. Put some slacks.
Put some slacks on. And then sell you some fake gold, man. Go ahead, brother.
The beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of
See,
the
that's
sun.
what separates us. And a lot of you Israelite groups out there, you camps out there, y'all going off, man. You don't know this Bible like you're supposed to know it, man. That's why they confounding you dumbasses on the internet, man. And it's funny. It's funny watching y'all get confounded, man. It's funny when a nigga, an Egyptology nigga roll up on an Israelite, he don't know what to say. That shit is funny, man.
Let him bring up that Israel shit. He didn't have no comeback.
That shit is hilarious, man.
That's easy, man.
That's English. It's not even Hebrew.
That's English, man. The Bible wasn't in English. That's right. So now what, nigga?
Then you niggas say that King James wrote the Bible. King James didn't write the Bible. He
Or Shakespeare.
or they say Shakespeare. He authorized scholars to translate the Hebrew and the Greek. You dummy.
And the change of seasons. And this is the last verse here.
Go ahead.
The circuits of years and the positions of stars.
Yeah, so it is to tell you in Genesis clearly that the stars, the sun, and the moon were set for signs and times. You know, Issachar was known for knowing the times, man, and they would predict certain events based off of the stars, man. The Mayans and the Aztecs were excellent at that. So really, Zebulon and Issachar were excellent at that, man. You know?
Scripture based on the moon, controlling the tides we were just speaking of.
Okay, go ahead. Bro.
Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof
It
roar.
divides the sea. So they knew, Jeremiah knew back then that the moon affected water.
And how would they know that the heavens stretched themselves out? They didn't have the
technology, the telescope,
like the white man.
the what they call it, the Hubble.
Right, yeah.
The Hubble, they didn't have the Hubble telescope. They were getting that by divine inspiration, man.
The Lord
Ooh,
of hosts is
you
his name.
niggas, man. I hate you niggas so much, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the Most High start opening up on these niggas,
The
man.
scriptures say that they're enemies for the gospel's sake, you know?
Yeah, they can do nothing against the truth, but only for it.
Because once the truth starts destroying these people and truth starts to reign, then it's gonna feel better to be in this place, man.
yeah. And it's
Right now, lies are reigning over the earth, man.
Yeah, and we can't do nothing about it. And even though we're gonna be going through hard times, the scriptures say that his servants are gonna eat, his servants are gonna drink. So I don't know how he gonna get it done. I don't,
Yeah, it may be in
I don't know how.
how you used to eat.
But something gonna get figured out.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I have faith that the Lord will do it, man.
I won't say water
But even just seeing you niggas get fucked up during that time, that's gonna be like food to me, man. That's gonna be like food to me.
The CB radio, Sioux City.
You got something real quick.
We gonna laugh.
Oh, okay, well, go ahead.
This is the published preface. This is the published preface in the version of the 1611. Second paragraph. First, a word about terminology. Most English readers know the version of 1611 as the King James Version or the Authorized Version. The original title page reproduced in this facsimile uses neither title. It is the Holy Bible containing the Old Testament and the New. 4 lines later we read appointed to be
Oh, that's facsimile.
Yeah, facsimile uses neither title. It is the Holy Bible containing the Old Testament and the New.
Salaki. The word facsimile means copy. Okay? That's where you get faxing from.
4 lines later we read appointed to be read in churches. The last line has the date Anno Domini 1611. Because he was the reigning king of England and because he sanctioned and supported this revision of the English translations, it is natural to associate the Bible with King James. Just be aware that James did not translate or edit any of its content.
Period. And it's that simple, man. It's that simple. So you niggas, yeah. What can I say? Stop it, man. I welcome you niggas. Hey, one of the elders said, listen, we ain't gonna go out of our way to go search you niggas out and have a debate with you, man. You know where we be at, man.
You know where our elders are.
And you know where the elders are at. You know the real elders, man. Stop bullshitting, man. Alright? You wanna have a real debate. Stop all that nonsense where you have some dumbass bitch with some micro braids and a goddamn head wrap on with her kids eating fufu and a goddamn crowd clapping just cause a nigga showed a picture of Moloch or something, man.
He's talking about Ephraim, which is but it's really talking about all Israel too.
Hey, y'all go ahead.
Hosea chapter 7, verse 10. And the pride of Israel testifies to his face, and they do not return to the Lord their God, nor seek him for all this. Ephraim also is like a silly dove.
Our people are silly, man. When we look at you Egyptology niggas and all of the rest of you Israelite camps, y'all just silly, man. Childish, silly niggas who are stuck in America, man.
That's right.
With no way out. But the way out is these scriptures, man. This is the only book that explains why we in the condition we in and how we gonna get the fuck out of the condition we in, man.
That's right.
That Egyptology shit don't do nothing but make you feel like you somebody. On this scriptures, we supposed to be a base, man. All you want to do is talk about how good. Okay, our people are good, but look at them now, man. On the bottom.
Right. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt. They go to Assyria.
Right. All of the you call into Egypt and you go into Assyria, meaning you go to your oppressors for the information on who you are, man.
That's right. And Egypt and Assyria now is America.
America, right.
And the whole system that they're under.
That's right.
When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven.
Right.
I shall chasten them as the congregation have heard.
Right.
Woe unto them, for they have fled from me.
Right. You fled from the Most High, man. Now we do know that the way that this Bible was presented is bullshit, man. But we out here telling our people that religion that they've learned and all of them lies is sun worship, man. It's not the truth. We against that too. All right, go ahead.
Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Go to Isaiah 31.
Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help.
Right.
And stay on horses and trust in chariots.
Right.
Because they are many.
Right. We're the hidden ones, man. This history about us is you got to dig it out because the so-called white man hid it, man. That's right. So just because Egypt is a well-known kingdom, blah, 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 whatever the fuck it was, the Most High destroyed it, man.
So he made it.
Yeah.
The Most High is the one that made Egypt well known.
Yeah.
He purposely made Egypt well known.
Through Abraham, Job.
Look how it destroyed.
And he tells you in Romans chapter 9 the reason that he did it was to show his power in the earth, man.
Right. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1.
Right.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
Right. And them niggas are rebellious. They stiff-necked. You can look at Sir Seti and tell that he's just a stiff-necked, proud nigga, man. He got pride written all over his face, man. He don't think you can be taught any goddamn thing, man. He don't even know what his name means.
Right. Saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right, you taking counsel, but not, you taking counsel of the world. If you believe that the earth is millions of years old, then you out of there, man. Then why the hell did mankind 5,000 or 6,000 years ago decide to make himself known? Where the hell was he and she for millions of years, man? All right?
Yeah, the chief intelligence on the planet wasn't created up until this few years ago, man. You know, that don't make no sense, man. It's just beast murder.
Didn't write nothing down.
You know, no, man.
Write nothing down.
No, that's not what happened, man. Stop watching them damn caveman films.
Yep. But if you go into the scriptures and you link up when man came onto the earth, when what day was that? The fourth day? Fourth or the fifth day, it links up with around that time that we're saying about 6,000 to 7,000 years ago. What the Most High made man. The scriptures tell you that the earth is about what? About 13,000 years old?
Even the white scientists, man, they say, now look, they say that the earth is millions of years old, but they even admit that they have no record of man's history beyond about 6,000 years, 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. Written history. Even they tell you. What do you mean, what's up, guys? America is gonna be up in flames. That's what's up.
That's right, man. And you white people are the devil.
Which one of y'all is a Cherokee?
Which one's a Cherokee?
He raised his hand.
Cherokee? Who's Cherokee?
He is 16%. He's 66.6%.
You ain't no Cherokee, man. You a white boy. And you going into slavery. Slavery, man.
You got a sweet up?
I'm a Native American. What are you talking about? You ain't no Cherokee, man. You put my people in slavery, man. You destroyed my people. You killed my people.
You ain't no Jesus. You ain't no Jew. You ain't no Jew. Devil.
Hey, that just proved that they accustomed to lies, man. They don't know no better, bro.
He was a Jew.
They're a Jew, they're a Cherokee. They were the ones that was fucked up. I mean, come on. They gonna always flip it.
100 years, he'll be Michael Jordan.
Right. They gonna always
Jeremiah chapter 4. But seriously, if you let the white man go on in the course of about 150 years, Michael Jordan would be white.
Oh, remember they had that ESPN, that ESPN magazine where they made Michael Vick white? I mean, and it looked believable as hell, man. If you let the white man go on, he'll actually, 50 years from now, Michael Vick will be a white boy, man.
Lil Wayne.
I don't think that.
They don't even mention that nigga.
They gonna let us keep Lil Wayne.
Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, and which have ears and hear not.
Right.
Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand of the bounds of the sea by perpetual decree that cannot pass it?
You sitting up here shitting on the man who made the sea. That's right. He said he know the name of each star that's created, man.
right.
He know the number of each star. He know the number of the stars in the heavens, man.
He knows the numbers of the hairs on your head,
Yeah,
man.
he said that too.
He know so you know when you lose a hair, the Lord calculates. He's like, oh, okay. He got amount.
The amount of times that you was gonna blink in your lifetime was already, he know all of that before it happened. But you sitting up here shitting on him for some Egyptian madness.
That's Egyptian man.
As though waves therefore toss themselves. Yet can they not prevail, though they roar. Yet can they not pass over it. But these people have the revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
Right. You're gone. Through. Like we say back in you through.
And
we gonna see.
means you don't like you rebelled against the truth, you know? Right? It don't matter how much truth comes out, you're gonna push against it, you know? Right.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Right, that's why you look so damn stupid, because you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Whenever you outside the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that's when you look stupid and you're desolate. Go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin.
Right.
That walk to go down into Egypt.
Right.
And have not asked at my mouth
Right.
to strengthen themselves in the strength of
Right.
Pharaoh.
You strengthen yourself in the strength of Pharaoh, and ultimately you strengthen yourself in the strength of America. Because the scripture said, Hosea, that you make the king glad with your wickedness. So the so-called white man is happy when he see you calling himself an African or an Egyptian. That's who he told us we were. All right? He didn't tell us we were the Hebrew Israelites, and that there were 12 tribes, and that our downfall is written in these scriptures and our uprising is written in these scriptures. The Most High told us that, man. All right? Through the Spirit. All right? Go ahead.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. That's right.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame,
The strength of Pharaoh is going to be your shame. Go ahead.
and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Right, because we're coming into times where wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of your times, man. So we already know a bunch of you niggas are going to start trying to creep over to the Hebrew side, man. We already know you niggas going to try to do that, man. But the Most High already got it planned out what he going to do. You got something? Oh, wait a minute. You got something.
Oh, this is Ezekiel 30:6. Thus saith the Lord, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall.
Right. They that uphold Egypt shall fall. That's talking about the old Egypt and the new Egypt. That's right. You're going to fall. You're going to fall right along with Egypt. All right? The Most High destroyed Egypt, man, and delivered us up out of there, man. Only for you niggas these thousands of years later to worship it, man. Just like you were doing back then. Go ahead.
And the pride of her power shall come down.
Right. The pride of her power shall come down, man. The old Egypt was destroyed. Now this new Egypt will be destroyed, and you niggas right along with it. Like when Moses and Aaron said, "You trust the Lord on this side, and who don't trust the Lord on the other side, we cut your damn hands off with swords." Well, the Most High is gonna do that through the Spirit this time, man. That's right. It said, set a mark on them that sigh and cry, but the rest that didn't sigh and cry, you gonna get your ass put to death, man. You gonna get slaughtered. Go ahead.
Isaiah 66:4.
Right.
I will also choose their delusions.
Right. The Most High is gonna put you in situations to where you're gonna go crazy, man. Yep. All right. You're gonna be delusional.
Yeah, if you're afraid of scorpions, guess what? You're gonna find yourself in a room full of scorpions.
Yep. If you hate rats,
you're gonna find yourself in a room full of rats. Just like when you read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17, where he pretty much whatever they fear was, that's what they go through, man. You know?
I will choose their delusions. I will bring their fears upon them.
Right, he gonna bring your fears upon you. Go ahead.
Because when I called, none did answer.
Right, and the Most High has been calling, man. All right, the Most High has been calling. He's giving you factual proof, man. We've came out here and said things, and then they happen, man.
That's right.
And not to mention that chip, the mark of the beast, is on its way. The FDA just approved it for that it can be used on humans. Why is all of this stuff happening?
Yeah.
And not one of them niggas will ever stop and say, well, damn, it was written.
That's right.
In that Bible. It was written in that Bible. It's written in there, man. And it's happening. It's all playing out, man.
That's right.
But a nigga will not believe. Go ahead.
That's right.
When I spake, they did not hear.
Right, he's speaking, man. All of this shit going down, man, this place is falling, man.
That's right.
I'm working basically for free now at my job because of this whole shutdown.
Yep.
This place is really falling.
Yeah, you got people we got brothers that are really affected by what's going on. I just like I told y'all last week, I lost my job. This brother here lost his job. Brothers, this is real, man. This ain't fake, man. You brothers, a lot of you brothers are bullshitting, man. You think you just gonna skate your way into the kingdom, man?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna skate your way in the kingdom just by cursing out some niggas that don't believe, man? No, this is real, man. America is falling, man. The worm is spread under this bitch, man.
So if Babylon is gonna fall, and you depend on Babylon for your daily bread and to feed your family, you gonna be in some fucked up situations. You gonna be in situations, that you ain't used to. But that's where wisdom and knowledge is gonna have you stable, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You're gonna be rooted, not on sandy ground, man.
That's right.
Judges chapter 2, verse 1.
Right.
And an angel of the Lord came from Gilgal to Bashan and said, I made you to go up out of Egypt and have brought you unto the land which I swear unto your fathers.
Right.
And I said, I will never break my covenant with you.
Right.
And ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land.
Right.
You shall throw down their altars. But ye have not obeyed my voice.
Egyptology.
Right. That's right.
You're supposed to throw that altar down. False Christianity. You're supposed to throw that down. Islam. You're supposed to throw that down. Scientology. You got a lot of niggas in Hollywood that into Scientology. You're supposed to throw that altar down.
Democracy.
That 5% bullshit. That's an altar. You're supposed to throw that down.
That's right.
And guess what? You false Israelites out there. You're supposed to throw that altar down.
That's right.
Why have ye done this? Wherefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your side, and their gods shall be a snare unto you.
Right. So go back to Islam.
That's right.
Isaiah 66
It
verse
goes into how the brother was talking about how they trusting in America when America's falling, man. You want to jump on a sinking ship, basically. So all the stuff that y'all believe in, all the guys that y'all worship, is going to be a snare unto you, and you're going to fall and die along with these heathens and the so-called white man.
That's right.
Right.
Isaiah 66 verse 4, I will also choose their delusions, I will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer, when I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that which I delighted not. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word.
Right. And that's us. He gonna tell us what he gonna do to niggas like serve suit, not ready. Go ahead.
Your brethren that hated you,
Your brethren that hated you, go ahead.
that cast you out for my name's sake,
Right.
said, let the Lord be glorified, but they shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed.
Right.
But he shall appear to your joy.
He shall appear. Them chariots come. When them chariots come, Lord willing, we gonna get beamed up and saved out of the hell that's to come. That's right. But you niggas gonna be ashamed, man. And rightfully so, man. Because this is like we going into, this is the only book that explains what's going on the planet Earth, man. In detail. All right? Didn't it say in the last days, men will become lovers of themselves, men will wax worse and worse, the the love of many, the homosexual agenda. That's written in there. Women ruling over us.
Children unruly.
Yeah, the unruly children. All of them things was written in the scripture. This system collapsing, Babylon falling. All right. Nothing in your whole philosophy explains America, man. Now, how is the Most High, the God you believe in, gonna create this whole situation you in, but He ain't gonna explain it to you? Somebody got a precept?
I got a precept. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 10. Verse 9. Or if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof?
Right. If you know so damn much, why you ain't came to the knowledge of the script and understanding of the scriptures, man? Why you ain't put two and two together? Because the Most High is not dealing with you. That's why. That's what it all boils down to. I mean, and we know that, but for the edification and for the prophecy sake, we got to get on you niggas, man. You were set, two things were set against another. You the wicked side of that equation. Go ahead.
But miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope.
Right, miserable are you, and you niggas look miserable, man. You stuck in that Harlem Nights 70s spirit, man. And you can't come out of it. You stuck in that that positive brother Hakeem shit, man. That ain't getting you
black,
nowhere. Yeah, because I'm black, y'all. You're stuck in that. Read that again.
But miserable are they.
But you're miserable, man. You're a bunch of miserable niggas who really don't know what's going on, man.
It makes them feel bad that they really don't know what's going on, so they try to portray that they have the knowledge to make themselves feel good, because you really don't know what's going on.
Well, really, and you don't have any hope.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
You don't have no hope because you hope in dead things. You hope in inanimate objects. Right? And it's going to talk about that. It says, but miserable are they, and in dead things is their hope.
Dead things is your hope. Egypt is finished, brother. That's right. I don't know if you got the memo, but the Most High destroyed that place, thousands of years ago, man. That's right. And it ain't rose back up since. That's right. And now it's a bunch of heathens in that land. I mean, not that it wasn't heathens before, but the original Egyptians ain't even in that land.
Ishmaelites.
They got pushed out of that land by the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Who called them gods, which are the works of men's hands, gold and silver, to show art in, and resemblances of beasts.
Yeah, beasts. That's talking about you Egyptologies, man.
Jackal.
You got like 90-some gods, man.
Bull.
Jackal, the bull, go to Mendez, all of that shit, man. And when you study those gods, it's nothing but gods that came from the Babylonian Empire, man. That's right. All right, ancient Babylon. All right, go ahead.
Right. To show art and resemblance of beasts, or a stone good for nothing, the work of an ancient hand.
Right, the stone good for nothing, that's your Kaaba stone. All right? What you niggas in Islam, which the Muslim, the nigga Muslims, they don't go to Mecca, man, and walk around that rock, man. No, they go to Harlem. They go to Harlem, man. They go to
Mosque number 7.
Yeah, the shadow
Mosque
Mecca.
Miriam.
The shadow of Mecca.
Let me skip over to the 17th verse. Verse 17. Then maketh he prayer for his goods, for his wife and children, and is not ashamed to speak to that which hath no life.
Right.
For health, he calleth upon that which is weak. For life, prayeth to that which is dead. For aid, humbly beseecheth that which have least means to help.
Right.
And for a good journey.
He said he humbly beseecheth.
Get on his knees and cry.
He crying and all type of shit. And the stone ain't listening to your ass, man.
Praying to Jehudi for wisdom.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Stone is like, nigga, what are you doing?
Yeah, the 7 laws of Ma'at.
Ma'at ain't listening to your bitch ass, all right? Ma'at is not real.
If the stones are trying to tell you, get your black ass up and grab a Bible. Leave me alone.
Put me with some other pebbles, nigga. I want to go around some other pebbles, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone.
And for a good journey, he asketh for that which cannot set a foot forward.
Right.
And
That's right. That's right. And this journey is about to get hard.
That's right.
And you ain't gonna have the equipment to make it 10 minutes, man.
That's right.
A lot of you niggas are gonna die, like you gonna be the first niggas that die, man. Because you actually believe you can go hand in hand with the so-called white man. We understand, like even King David said his enemies were stronger than him. We understand that at this point right now, on the physical level, the so-called white man is stronger than us. Not physically like fight-wise, but I'm talking about, well, it's carnal.
Spiritual.
Carnal. You know, it's carnal. The power he got, man, is bless us.
He's empowered.
I
The Lord has him set up.
That's right. That's right, boy.
And for gaining and getting, and for good success of his hands, he asketh ability to do of him that is most unable to do anything.
That's right.
You know?
So,
Try to get your power and your might from powerless, weak idols, man.
Yeah.
And the scriptures talk about, since you sought that for your hope, since you sought that for your life, the Most High is going to mock you with destruction, peril, famine, and folly, man. And in that moment, you're going to understand, but it's going to be too late. Because your death is going to be an example to the world that this is the true power. This is the name.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
that's why the Lord said in Ezekiel, he's going to melt you, man. All right?
Zechariah 9 verse 12. Turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Turn ye to the stronghold, man. Turn ye to the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right, which is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Yeah, y'all get the sign. You prisoners of hope. All right, we're prisoners of hope, man. All right, go ahead. Read it again.
Zechariah 9 verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
And all our people, all they do is hope for better days. All right, but it never comes. So you have to turn to the stronghold so you can understand when it's going to come. Well, you don't know exactly when it's going to come, but you know
We have a general time.
you know that you're going to have to go through hard times to get there, man.
That's right.
All right, you know that you may be home, you may lose your house, you may have to move in with a brother. You may not see your family for months at a time. You don't know what's going to happen. But when you turn to the stronghold, get that wisdom and knowledge should be the stability at that time. That'll help me better explain what I'm trying to say.
Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6.
Right.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Wisdom and knowledge is what's going to keep you stable in what's coming to America, man. Because what's coming to America, the Most High, when he described it as a time worse than any other time that ever took place on the planet Earth. Yeah. All right? And it's been some hard times on the planet Earth, man. You know, you go back and look at some history of certain things that was happening in the Roman Empire, certain things that in 70 AD, all right, what happened to our people? Slavery. Masada, yeah. So you look at those times, man, and if you can think of something 20 times worse than that, it kind of should shake you up, man. But wisdom and knowledge makes you stable, man. So when it starts happening and when things start going bad, you don't lose your damn mind, man. Yeah. You say the scripture said this would happen. Go ahead.
And strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right.
Behold,
Not jumping up and down in some damn church. The fear of the Lord, man. Meaning actually getting into these scriptures and trying and being a brother, man.
That's right.
All right?
Because it is for men.
It is. That's right. Go ahead.
behold, the valiant ones shall cry without.
Right.
And when you look in the margin, it says the messengers, prophets. All right.
That's right. And what people don't understand is that the Most High always had his prophets doing what we're doing, man. And we hope we those men all over again.
That's right.
All right?
Yep.
Because those so-called Jews and all these, the Christian church, they ain't, what are they crying out about? They finna celebrate Halloween. How the hell is a Christian gonna celebrate Halloween?
Yep.
In the church.
Yep.
Haunted house in the church, man.
Yep. And then they wickedly gonna call it, it's
Halloween,
not Halloween,
name.
it's Fall Festival. Y'all wicked as hell, man.
And then you let your kids dress up, man.
Yeah.
I know, because it used to happen in my church, man. When I was younger, man. They used to say, the excuse was, well, we don't want y'all kids out there on the streets.
Yeah,
we want you at the church.
They
They call it holla be thy
They in
name.
the bathroom getting it in.
Yep.
In the hunching in the church.
Goose.
With a skeleton mask on.
Because as soon as you let Brian Shayla come up in there with a halter top of this high, Tyrone gonna be on her back.
Yeah, dressed as Britney Spears.
Yeah, it's time for niggas in America to grow up, man.
That's right.
That's really what it's time. All of the tribes, y'all gotta grow up, man.
That's right.
Look at you niggas, man.
Yeah, but that foolishness, man, he's still doing that LL Cool J shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the Most High is not gonna be playing with you Negroes in America for too much longer. He's not gonna suffer that madness, man.
That's why it said prepare to meet your maker in the book of Amos.
That's right.
You gotta prepare, man. If you ain't prepared, we get on ourselves every day.
That's right.
It ain't like we got this thing 100%.
That's right.
You know?
It says, behold, the valiant ones shall cry without,
Right.
the ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly.
Right.
The highways lie wastes. The wayfaring man ceaseth.
Right.
He hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the cities. He guarded no
Yeah,
man.
the heart of the wayfaring man, you ain't gonna be able to travel.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, traveling is pretty much, it's messed up anytime. The last couple of times I got on the airplane,
man.
it's all messed up, man.
messed
It's been horrible.
Because those pilots are they on strike, man. Yeah, they on strike. A lot of those pilots like, I'm not flying shit. I ain't doing a damn thing.
Yeah, man, the last time us brothers went,
We said that.
go visit
for like
the
2
elder,
hours.
we just sitting in the airport for hours,
Bro,
man.
I went to Chicago, I sat in there for 6 hours that next week.
And the plane is there. There ain't no crew.
Yeah. And they just show up whenever they want.
Well, yeah, even on the highways, me and Michael Oliver, we driving home, and they got all this construction. Ain't nobody out there doing any construction.
Yeah, nothing changes.
You got trucks out there with blinking lights and nobody in the truck. You know? And then I'm driving in an DFW Metroplex. I got stuff in the GPS, and GPS confused. Don't even know where it is. Make a left, make a right. I don't know where the hell you're going. Yeah, so in that time, all this shit gonna be shut down, man.
That's right. We're in the matrix, man. We're in the maze, man.
Hey, when they have an event down here, right? When they have an event down here, man, we see how easy it is to shut off these T-bars. That's T-bars, man. She was chasing waterfalls. When they have an event down here, man, you see how easy it is to cut these streets off, man. Hey, you remember that one time they had that gay parade, man? And I mean, the cops just went up. They had everybody pissed off and shit.
Niggas was smart just to turn their car off.
And they couldn't do nothing. Right. You know? Right. And then the dude walked up on the cop, and the cop like, nigga, don't run up on me. You know? So it's gonna be easy for them to shut these cities down.
Who are these fucking cops?
Oh well, you cops, it's all later for you, man. Later for you, man.
Yeah. Man, you fucking cops gonna pay, man. Yeah. You got something?
I had a precept. It was kind of going into what's going to happen in our mindset.
Somebody else got something else? I could have wrapped it up. Okay.
Mark 13 and 12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death.
Right, and that's what's happening. And everybody's after each other's neck, man. Right. There's no way you can go outside in America and your adrenaline not be high. You can be driving, anything you do, looking at TV, looking at your kid because you're mad because you're like, man, fuck, man. So everything you do in this society is you're on the edge, man. That's right. You know, go ahead.
And the father, the son, and children shall rise up against their parents.
Right, that's the spirit that's out here in America. That's what's being pushed through these television channels and music and all this bullshit, bro. That's right.
And shall cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right, so we understand that nobody is going to like this message we got. We ain't put on this earth to bring out the Heavenly Father's word and have fans, man. Yeah. Right. The angels is our fans, man.
We ain't gonna have a bunch
Lord
of
willing.
We ain't gonna have all this corner packed with them listening to us. man.
Because the angels say when they hear our prayers, they or when one is turned back to the Heavenly Father, they rejoice, man. That's right. So those are our fans, man. We don't give a damn about these niggas. Look at this black. Look at her. Damn
Crow,
Don't put that
damn
nigga. Don't put that
demon.
nigga.
Like kill a battery.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right.
But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
Yeah, but you'll get your ass whooped.
They're made to be hated, man. You can't tell me that ain't the Edomite, bro. That's the
And
devil.
he just
man.
walking up on Mike Dollar. Mike Dollar destroy you, man. I'm tired of this motherfucking place.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
You should be fed up.
That's right. Get your ass knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
That's right.
And I will be his power, and he shall be my son.
That's right.
But the fearful
Right.
and unbelieving and the
Right.
abominable
Right.
and murderers
Right.
and whoremongers and sorcerers
Right.
and idolaters and all liars
Right.
shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone,
That's right.
which is the second death.
Right. And before that, you're going to be tortured. Then the Most High going to keep you alive just for those missiles, man. And we hope that the Most High delivers us out of that. That's right. Right? So, with that, let's say Barak Ha Zaquanium, Barak Ha Bachayam, Bachayar, which is bless the elders, bless the elect. All right? And double honors to the elders. We love you, brothers. Y'all keep fighting, man. Look, shit about to get crazy, man. This place is falling, man.
That's right.
Man up. Man up. Shalom.
Shalom.